Okay, commandment number 2. Using the sine wave theory. Let's go! Okay, check it out. In nature, we have something that's called a sine wave. It goes up, down, into the negative, and then goes back up again. So it starts at a 0 point, it goes up to 1, then back to 0, then it goes to -1 and back to 0. It's called a sine wave. So let's take a day for instance. At 6 o'clock it becomes morning, until 12 o'clock it's afternoon, and then it goes back down the sun to 6 o'clock because that's when it starts to be night again. So it's 12 hours day, and then at night it's 12 hours night. They also use it in martial arts, taekwondo for instance. When they're standing and they're taking a step, it's down, up, down. When they're punching, down, up, punch. Down, up, punch, right? Sine wave, nature. When you're looking at a heartbeat, that's also what you see. Beep, beep. Up, down, up. Sine wave. It's everywhere in nature. So of course it's also part of us when we are clubbing. When the doors of the club open and the people are walking in, it's not going to be at level 10 from the get-go, right? The DJ starts playing like low energy kind of music so people can come in, hang up their jackets, start wandering around, looking around, greeting people, hey, how's it going? You know, everything is chill, the volume is chill and the music is chill. So let's say when the doors are opening up, the energy level is at 0. So from 10 to 12, people are entering the club and you're matching the energy with your music. So you're going from 0 to, let's say, 3. And around 12 o'clock, half of the club is already filled, the other half is outside. So you know, it's time to crank it up. Because some people have been there for 2 hours already, they're already warmed up, they're ready for a party, they already have some alcohol in their system. So it's time for the warming up DJ to step aside and for the main DJ to take over. So from 12 to 1 o'clock, 1:30, it's time to put it in the next gear. That means I'm going from 3 to 5, maybe even 6, depending how the people are reacting to the music. But we keep it at 5 to 6, right? So by the time it's 1:30 or 2 o'clock, we're at level 6, 80% of the people is already inside, half of them is already warmed up and ready to go. So already you can see that we're using the sine wave. We're building it up until the first peak. So now from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I'm putting it in the next gear and going from 6 to 8. I'm not going all the way to 10 yet, I'm saving it for the next peak. So let's say from 10 to 2 o'clock, I've been playing R&B, hip hop, dancehall, reggaeton, classics, old times, new times, good times, everything that you like. And from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I've been playing house music, a little bit of EDM, but not too crazy. We're not at 10 yet, we're still at 8, but the energy is up there. So now it's 3 o'clock and we know from the sine wave, everything that goes up must come down. So it's time to do a breakdown, because it's all about the build up. I'm using one half of the night to build one peak and then the second half of the night to build another peak. And sometimes I can get a third peak in. But that only happens when it's 11 o'clock and the club is packed already. So now it's time for the second build up. It's 3 o'clock, playing EDM, that means I have to cut it out. Fade it out, do whatever. Yeah, everybody happy. I'm doing the MC thing. Everybody, and I start over with R&B, hip hop, something, because people want to shake their ass. And that means I'm going from level energy 8 back to level energy 5 or 6. So by 3 o'clock, I've played all these different sounds. I've taken my crowd on a roller coaster ride. But the fun thing is, we're only halfway. We still have the second peak to do. And because everybody's already inside, everybody already has alcohol in the systems, it's time to go into hyperspace. So that means from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I can start building it up again. And this time I don't have to start from 0, I can start from 6. So by the time it's 4 o'clock, I'm already at energy level 10. And I'm keeping it there until 5, 6:30. So that's the sine wave theory I was talking about. You're going up, then down again, building it up even bigger. And then, if you're lucky, if you have the time, you can go for a third round. And every DJ needs to have this sine wave theory in him like a sixth sense. When you're entering a club and you're walking around feeling the vibe, you should know by looking at the time, it's already this time and I'm feeling this kind of energy. That means we're here or there on the chart, right? So you know kind of what to do next. So if you're a DJ and entering a club and you see there's a whole line of people outside, you cannot go to level 10 immediately. You have to adapt to the situation. Use the sine wave theory to see where you are at that moment in time. Peace out.